Good afternoon, Your Honor. Mark Chiaz on behalf of Min-Kyu Kim, who stands to my right.
Your name, sir?
My name is Min-Kyu Kim.
All right.
Your Honor, this is date and time set for a sentencing on a drunk driving case. Again, Mr. Kim did do the alcohol screening assessment report. I've reviewed that with him. We've also reviewed the recommendation from probation agent Teresa Pillar. With regards to the assessment, Your Honor, again, no factual errors. I do take issue with the one conclusion where it stated the client's responses did not acknowledge the consequences of this arrest. Again, Mr. Kim acknowledged this is a very serious matter. Again, the moment that he was placed in handcuffs, he understands that he could have harmed a member of the public or himself. Furthermore, Mr. Kim understands that this could have a tremendous impact on his life. Mr. Kim currently owns several restaurants in the area. Some of these restaurants have liquor licenses, and with this conviction.
In this courtroom, tension fills the air as a restaurant owner, Min-Kyu Kim, stands before the judge. His mistake? Drunk driving. A decision that could have changed not only his life, but someone else's forever. His lawyer pleads for leniency, reminding the court that Mr. Kim has shown deep remorse and understands the gravity of what he did. But the question remains, will the judge see genuine regret or just words meant to soften the punishment?
He could be forced to sell some of those businesses. So again, he understands the consequences of this. With regards to the sentence, Your Honor, or the recommendation, I'm sorry. With regards to the recommendation, again, we see that it seems appropriate. I would just ask with regards to the attendance to AA meetings one time per week for 6 months. Mr. Kim, again, being the owner of several restaurants, works in excess of 80 hours per week, Your Honor. Again, these restaurants are open from typically, some of them early in the morning, but most of them from 11 or 12 to later in the evening. In lieu of the AA, we would like to see if the court would give him some type of community service that would be more maybe accommodating to the schedule.
Sir, is there anything you want to say before I impose sentence?
I'll just like to say that I actually do. That night I could have impacted someone else's life forever and impacted my own life forever. And I do think about that very often. I will be responsible going forward. Well, I have been as well, but yes.
The court does acknowledge this is not a serious misdemeanor as defined by statute. However, the court does believe there are reasonable grounds to depart from the presumption of a non-probationary sentence. Specifically, the alcohol screening and assessment identifies the benefit of early intervention education, attendance at AA meetings for 6 months, and continued abstinence from all intoxicants. Therefore, the court will follow the recommendation of probation for a probationary sentence with the stated rehabilitative goals to promote change, prevent recidivism, to monitor compliance with recommended treatment. This is therefore the sentence of the court. I'll place you on probation for a period of 9 months. You're to pay $855 fines and costs, $100 prosecution recovery costs, $100 police agency recovery costs, and $270 probation oversight fees. When can that be paid?
I'll pay it today.
Thank you. Pay that today.
As the judge listens carefully, Mr. Kim admits the truth, that one night of poor judgment could have destroyed everything he built. He owns several restaurants, some even licensed to serve alcohol. The irony isn't lost on anyone in the courtroom. His lawyer asks for community service instead of AA meetings, hoping to fit around his grueling 80-hour work schedule. But justice doesn't bend easily, and the courtroom waits for the judge's next move.
There is to be no use of any alcohol, recreational marijuana, or any illegal substance. You'll be subject to random testing as requested by probation. You are to complete the alcohol highway safety education program. I am going to order the 1A meeting per week for a period of 6 months with monthly verification to probation. I think that in this case it is appropriate given my review of the screening and assessment, and also one has to realize the defendant was a .181, at least according to my record. So I am going to order that. You are to provide proof of victim's impact on attendance to probation. The sober link will continue for an additional 30 days in lieu of 4 days in jail. I'll order 93 days in jail, credit 1, the balance, credit 1 day served, the balance is suspended. Thank you.
Thank you, and good day.
Court calls the case, People versus Quincy Jones.
Public Defender Natalie Page for Mr. Jones. Your Honor, no, I do not believe is present.
Yeah.
I do not have an explanation for the being here. Both myself personally as well as my intern on separate occasions have tried to reach out to him. We both voicemails. We did not hear back, and I do not have a further explanation for his failure to appear.
And Teresa Clare on behalf of probation. Your Honor, Mr. Jones was scheduled before the court today for a violation of probation. He is non-compliant with any of the terms ordered by this court. Given that and his non-appearance, probation is requesting a bench warrant.
Bench warrant will issue for defendant's failure to appear. Bond will be set in the amount of $25,000 cash surety. That warrant will issue immediately.
Thank you.
Finally, Judge Simpson delivers the verdict: 9 months of probation, mandatory AA meetings, and thousands in fines. The message is clear. Redemption is earned, not handed out. Mr. Kim walks away with a second chance, but the courtroom knows not everyone gets one. If you found this story powerful, don't forget to follow and subscribe to our channel for more real courtroom moments that reveal the truth behind justice.